Hello, welcome for another Henstitute Help session here. So this is our last problem on this set of problems. This is another nice little trig problem. We've got there two hot air balloons. The heights of each one is given, but that's really not important. If you break it down that you're looking at this little triangle right here. And so we want information on that. So basically what I did is if this is 48.2 meters and this one is 61, what it should allow me to do is actually figure out how tall this little section is. So the first thing is we can find this little height here by taking the difference between these. So 61.0 meters minus 48.2 meters. That should give us that little height right there. So we'll just call that little h to help you out. And then the main thing we're actually trying to find is the horizontal distance x between the two balloons. So based on what I was talking about before, this would actually be, I would call this A. This is the adjacent side. And then once we find this, you're going to have B. You're going to have the opposite side of your 13.3 degrees. So you come back, and TOA, like I said, is one of my favorites. We're going to use TOA again. So the tangent of that 13.3 degrees is going to equal the opposite side, which would be B, but I'm going to label as just little h. So once we calculate this difference, that'll be little h, over my adjacent side, which is x. Now here's the hard part. Before, we were trying to find like the heights of buildings, so we were after h's, but this time we're actually after x. So if you're after x, in essence, what you're going to do, algebra-wise, we're going to multiply by x on both sides. By x. So this is why I put this on the Math Toolkit pretest. This is kind of one of our questions on there. If you want to find something in the denominator, I multiply by x, and then I'm going to divide by this tangent. So I divide by the tangent on both sides. So when I do that, by tangent, I'll be left with just x on the left side. That's what I'm after, but it would be the height, or basically the difference in heights for the two balloons, divided by the tangent of the angle of inclination. In other words, when they're looking from one balloon to the other, and they notice that it is 13.3 degrees above the horizontal. Hope that helps with this nice little Henstitute Help session. Enjoy.